Working time Monday to Saturday. Normal time start from 8 to 12 a.m. and 1 to 5 p.m. Overtime work until 7 p.m., but not more than 8 p.m. Machine for galvanized: 4 cutting machines, 5 rolling machines, 1 cargo rail, 12 lifting cranes. Machine for cover: 1 cover cutting machine, 1 cover rolling machine. Employee total 67 employee divided into office worker 17 people, production worker 50 people. The products are galvanized corrugated sheet 5 to 12 feet, internal ridge flashing sheet, and galvanized sheet. Problem statement 1. The production rate is low, not enough to meet the demand. 2. The cutting machine takes a long time, so it's not enough galvanized sheet in the next process. The customer who do business about galvanized iron and building contractor. Product capacity: galvanized corrugated sheet are produced 30 tons or approximately 8,400 to 20,000 sheets per day depending on the size of the galvanized sheet are produced about 4,000 sheets per day. Internal ridge flashing sheet are produced about 1,000 pieces per day. This is floor layout before improvement by GD Findi. This is the current plant layout. This is a floor layout after improvement by GD Findi. The outcome of internal ridge flashing sheet: 81 units, and total production time is 16 hours 55 minutes 15 seconds. The outcome of galvanized corrugated sheet: 6 units, and total production time is 15 hours 3 minutes 42 seconds. The outcome of galvanized sheet: 11 units, and total production time is 11 hours 13 minutes 40 seconds. Data collection: this is a process property table of galvanized corrugated sheet, its use 30 seconds in galvanized supply, 500 seconds in cutting process, 1 second in stamp process, 1 second in rolling process, 3,600 seconds in plastic supply process, 30 seconds in packed 1 process, 30 seconds in shipping process. This is a process property table of gable flashing and internal ridge flashing sheet, its use 180 seconds in galvanized supply, 200 seconds in cutting process, 3 seconds in stamp process, 10 seconds in rolling process, 60 seconds in plastic supply process, 90 seconds in packed 2 process, 180 seconds in shipping 3 process. This is a process property table of galvanized sheet, its use 30 seconds in galvanized supply, 500 seconds in cutting process, 1 second in stamp process, 240 seconds in plastic supply process, 60 seconds in packed 2 process, 30 seconds in shipping 2 process. Purpose solution: create a new production process to increase the number of products to meet the needs of the product without overtime working. Increase the number of workers for each time consuming process to production to reduce waiting time in the next process and increase the number of products that can be produced. Increase the number of machines sufficiently in each production process to reduce the waiting products in the next process. Next, we would like to talk about production process. Step 1: bring galvanized steel coils from raw material storage warehouses. Step 2. After that, the galvanized coil is taken through the cutting process, starting to set the size of the galvanized sheet according to the order that the customer wants. They range in size from 6 and 8 feet. Step 3. Bring the cut steel to the galvanized sheet sorting process, which will separate the defective galvanized to be taken into the next process. Step 4. Take the galvanized sheet that has been separated from the defect and stamp it with a seal indicating the type and size of the galvanized. Production process of corrugated galvanized sheet process. In this process they use the finished flat sheet from the previous process to continue making galvanized sheet products. Step 5. Bring a flat sheet of galvanized to bend the curls by entering the curling process. Step 6. Separately count the number of galvanized sheets according to the number of orders by one pile. There will be a total of 500 sheets of color shift. Step 7. Bring the goods into the warehouse through the cargo rails. Step 8. Bring the product into the packing process. In one pack, there will be about 2 piles of galvanized in total. The last one. Step 9. Store the products according to the type and size, 5 feet to 12 feet. The last one. The production process of internal ridge flashing sheet. Step 1. Take the sheet roll from the raw material warehouse to the production warehouse through the transfer rail. To prepare the raw material for the next working process by using about half roll of steel in one day, 1 roll equals 5 tons. Step 2. Bring the galvanized through the cutting process, starting to set the size of the galvanized sheet according to the order that the customer wants. They range in size from 5 to 12 feet. Step 3. Take the finished galvanized sheet and form it by using a cover rolling machine. Step 4. Bring the finished cover to be sorted according to the number of orders by one bundle. There will be 25 galvanized sheets. And take the counted cover into the warehouse to prepare for export. And this is the end of all production company. See you next time.